Have you ever had the wrong idea about someone? There was this new guy at work, Marcus, who started showing up 30 minutes late every single day. Management kept threatening to fire him, but somehow he always slipped by with excuses. Flat tire, bus was late, alarm didn't go off. The usual stuff that sounds like lies after the third time. Then I started noticing food disappearing from the break room fridge. Not just anyone's food, specifically the expensive stuff. My leftover steak dinner, gone. Janet's fancy salad, vanished. Someone's birthday cake, half missing. Marcus would always be lurking around the kitchen during lunch, acting shifty when people walked in. The worst part was his work ethic. While everyone else stayed late finishing projects, Marcus would bolt out the door exactly at 5 p.m. No overtime, no team dinners, no after-work drinks, just gone. He'd even leave in the middle of important meetings, claiming family emergencies. People started complaining to HR. "This guy's a liability," Janet said during our team meeting. "He's stealing our food and contributing nothing." Even our manager looked frustrated. I've never seen someone care less about their job. Things escalated when Marcus started taking supplies, post-it notes, pens, even toilet paper from the bathroom. Security caught him stuffing office supplies into his backpack after hours. When confronted, he just mumbled something about needing them at home and walked away. Last week, I decided to follow him. I stayed late and watched him leave the building with his usual stuffed backpack. He walked 6 blocks to this rundown apartment complex. I expected him to go inside, but instead he sat on a bench outside, unpacking everything. That's when I saw them. 3 little kids, maybe 6, 8, and 10 years old, came running out of the building. They attacked Marcus with hugs, jumping all over him like he was their hero. He handed them the stolen food, helping them eat right there on the bench. The office supplies weren't for him. He spread out the post-it notes and pens, helping the oldest kid with homework on that same bench under a streetlight. No table, no proper lighting, just a father doing whatever it took. I found out later that Marcus was a single dad whose wife had died 2 years ago. They'd lost their house and were living in a studio apartment with no furniture. He worked our job during the day and Uber at night. The late mornings happened because he'd drive until 3 a.m. trying to make rent money. The food wasn't stolen, it was dinner for his kids. The office supplies were school materials he couldn't afford. He left at exactly 5 p.m. because daycare closed and those kids had nowhere else to go. When I told our manager what I'd discovered, she broke down crying. The next day, the entire office took up a collection. We bought them furniture, clothes, groceries, and school supplies. Marcus cried when we showed up at his apartment with everything. He's been Employee of the Month 3 times since then.